California, investigating a bizarre case of trespassing.
Yeah, this one takes the cake. A man was caught on security camera licking the doorbell of a home in Salinas, which is just, there's no explanation for this.
Yes. Creepy.
Don't forget to hit subscribe and smack that bell button to become an honorary Fear Raiser member so that you never miss a video. Before the video starts, guys, there's something that I wanted to bring up to you. We live in a world where everything that we would like to get must be bought using one thing: money. But what if I were to tell you that you don't necessarily always need money to get things? Well, that's why I'd like to introduce you guys to a new app out there called Buns. Buns is an app where thousands of people meet every single day to trade things from arts and clothing to comics, games, plants, furniture, and so much more, but with a simple catch. You don't use money, you simply trade. Buns is on a mission to change the way that we all look at buying things with a much more sustainable approach to shopping. Using the ability to trade amongst peers to receive the satisfaction of whatever your heart desires without the cash will change how you look at purchasing the products you love. Buns is also a fantastic app to make new friends and be a part of a community. If you open the app and happen to break new ground, you are leading the charge. Post a few items, invite a few friends, and start your community wherever you are. So if you want to find the things that you love without using the cash, be sure to download the Buns app free down in the description below. Okay, not gonna lie, these effects are really hard to get used to. So how you guys doing? I hope you're all having a great day today. Guys, I have a new series here for you today that I would like to title Storytime Travesty, where we take a look at the stories of the world that are happening right now today, and we react to them with face value. I've got a bunch of stories here that I found that have actually happened in the past couple of days that you probably never even knew happened. And we're just gonna take a look at them and yeah, let's just go from there. So without any further ado, let's just jump into it. So the first story we're gonna look at today actually comes straight from Portland, where a woman stole a car and, well, something kind of bizarre happened about it. Take a look.
New tonight, it's a stolen car story. Really so bizarre, even the woman at the center of it says it's pretty hard to believe.
What seemed like a cut and dry case of car theft is actually way more than that. Aaron Hotze's surveillance cameras caught a woman come up to a red Subaru, climb in, and a few minutes later take off. But didn't have to wait long. Her husband was outside this afternoon when a Portland police officer had a woman stopped right out front, and she had just climbed out of a red Subaru, Aaron's red Subaru, and she'd left a note inside.
We found this note on the center console, and wrapped inside of it was $30 in cash as part of an apology.
This note, where the woman explained she'd gone to pick up a friend's car as a favor, also a red Subaru, but she took the wrong car.
It's insane. It's like a bad sitcom that nobody would ever buy the story to because it's stupid and it makes no sense and that would never happen.
I definitely agree with that lady. This is definitely a funny little situation that not many people would probably believe. You know what? I wish this happened more. I wish, you know, I was really hoping that this car was stolen purposely and the person was like, man, I only got like 30 bucks and like I just feel terrible. Here you go. I'll bring in the bag. I was hoping for that, but still, nonetheless, definitely a funny story. I could see this happening in an episode of like Friends or something. I don't know about you. Oh, this story was published in 2016. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I clearly messed up here. Let's find a story that actually happened recently. That's my bad. So our next weird story comes straight out of Miami, where a Detroit family, you know what, I'll just let you watch.
American Airlines says it did remove a Detroit family from a flight after there were complaints from several passengers on board the plane about their body odor. Yossi Adler telling WPLG in Miami that he, his wife, and their 19-month-old daughter were heading home from a vacation in Florida when they were asked to get off the flight without their luggage.
You know, the question I have when I look at this story is, how does this happen? Like, does somebody just like, oh my God! How do people react to smelling thus family of smelliness and then leading to them getting removed from a plane? You know, these are the bizarre events that I wish I could just observe for myself, just out of pure curiosity, because my God, this is just an awkward situation. You know, I heard about that story of somebody throwing up because apparently Post Malone smelled very musky. I don't know. It's definitely a weird situation for sure. Now, speaking of weird situation, we've got another story here. Just a quick one, you know, it's just an article, but, you know, apparently what had happened was, and this happened in late January, apparently a student got tackled for stealing their own car. That's right. It's just like, Now, guys, you've heard of the dog whisperer, but have you ever heard of the octopus whisperer? You know what I'm saying? Here, take a look at this.
I'll come back home sometimes with hickeys all over my arm and my neck. A little bit difficult to explain to my wife, but she understood. I've been able to interact with them from the beginning. I do not know why, I cannot explain it, but I can connect with them.
Wilson, my man, trying something different. Wow, respect. More than 25 years ago, Menashe retired after a career as a chemical engineer and began volunteering at the New England Aquarium in Boston. He spent 7,800 hours, the equivalent of about 4 years working full-time, hanging out with the octopuses, the aquarium said. And he says here, I've been able to interact with them from the beginning. I do not know why, I cannot explain it, but I can connect with them. Look, okay, I might be the only one saying this here, but you know, if I worked at an aquarium for 4 years, I probably would start talking to the fishes too. I don't know which one. I don't know if I'd be talking to specific ones. I don't even know. Maybe I would just think look, I just saw Aquaman recently, okay? And I haven't gone to many aquariums, but aquariums are awesome, right? Like, you go into an aquarium and you're just so fascinated and so astonished by the pure beauty that is the aquarium world, the underwater world, you know? Like, you're seeing all these fishes, these sharks, these eels, there's just so many types of things. And my man, Menashe here, he just happened to pick the octopuses. The octopuses were calling to him, you know, like Aquaman, right? Like, so Menashe, more like Octopus Man. Wait, no. So our next story comes straight out of space for all my space nerds out there. Guys, they have found Mr. Hankey, the Christmas poo, on the planet Jupiter.
CNET reports NASA engineer Kevin Gill recently shared a picture of Jupiter taken by the Juno spacecraft and pointed out that the brown spot on the planet bears a strong resemblance to a character from South Park. He wrote in a tweet that included the image, Mr. Hankey, the Christmas poo. Mr. Hankey made his debut in South Park's first Christmas episode and quickly became a fan favorite. Now, thanks to Gill, many will now think of him every time they see a picture or hear something about Jupiter.
Look, I've heard of conspiracies before, but I think this one might take the cake, and I think South Park is behind it. What do you know about Jupiter that we don't? Now, guys, I wanted to save the best story for last, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to show you this because, well, it's not every day something like this happens, so I'm just gonna let you take a look.
California investigating a bizarre case of trespassing.
Yeah, this one takes the cake. A man was caught on security camera licking the doorbell of a home in Salinas. Yeah, police say this ding-dong spent about 3 hours licking, milling around the yard. He also took an extension cord from the front yard, but dropped it not too far away. The homeowners, who were out of town at the time, say they just installed the new security system less than a month ago. The suspect, who remains on the loose, could face petty theft and prowling charges. Man, he's really going at it, isn't he?
It's so bizarre.
So bizarre. The homeowners say, by the way, they made sure they wiped off the doorbell very well, which is just... there's no explanation for this.
Yes. Creepy. Weird.
All right, now imagine this. You come home late one night, and you just have this feeling that something is... that your security camera back home caught something. You sit down, it's probably late at night, and you just find this man licking your doorknob, or your doorbell, literally giving your doorbell a tongue lashing. And all those people that come to your house and click that doorbell are getting all those germs on your fingers. If I knew that this was happening, I don't even really know what I do, honestly. This looks like something you'd find on TLC Or what's that show, My Strange Addiction? I like to lick doorknobs and doorbells for 3 hours at a time in the night. You know, I hit this guy up, you know, he could probably deliver some good content. But nonetheless, guys, that is all the stories I have for you today, and I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to actually send me news articles or things that have happened recently in the news that you'd like me to react to, I don't know where you could send it, right? I don't have an email. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series, but maybe for now, I'll maybe make an email or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, I do hope you did enjoy this little video. I hope this is the beginning of a fruitful series. And yeah, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, take care and have a great day. And probably check your cameras, too. You might find some weird stuff on there.